And now from our studios in downtown Winnipeg, it's time for 107 Live.
You are listening to the Thursday edition of Morning Light, and Classic 107 Live presents pianist Indra Egan. Indra is right now, well, she's from BC. She's been living in Winnipeg the last number of years. She is currently in her fifth and final year doing her Bachelor of Music and Piano Performance at the University of Manitoba, where she's studying with Dr. David Morose and Laura Lavin. And she is going to be opening the concert on this Saturday, February 2nd, for Ensemble Made in Canada. She is the young artist virtuosi performer, and she is my guest in the studio this morning. So good morning, Indra.
Good morning.
Thank you for leaning into the microphone there. Nice to have you back. You were here in 2017, so brand new here in 2019, so appreciate it. We're going to have some music, and then we'll have a conversation. So you're going to play us a piece first.
Yeah, I'm going to play the first two waltzes from the Granados Vals Poéticos.
Okay. Here's Indra Egan. Pianist Indra Egan, who's going to be opening the concert this Saturday as part of the Virtuosi Concert. She has the opening slot for Ensemble Made in Canada. She is the Virtuosi Concert's young artist performer this Saturday. You can go to virtuosi.mb.ca for more information and tickets. So Indra, welcome back.
Hi, it's my pleasure to be back.
Thank you so much for coming in. So you're in your fifth and final year at University of Manitoba. How's the year going so far?
It's great. It's a little bit surreal that it's the final year.
Yeah.
I think as I mentioned last time I was on, I didn't start off in a music degree, so this is actually my 7th year out of high school. I'm really excited to graduate.
Where did you start in? Remind us again.
So I started in political science back in BC, at the University of Northern BC. And then in Prince George, yes, thanks. And then I took a gap year to save up and to prep for my auditions to come here. And then, so this is my 7th year out of high school, and I'm very excited to do this. It's also a very special thing for me because I'll be the first person in my family to get a bachelor's degree. So very proud, exciting moment.
Congratulations. So What's your plan for when you graduate?
Well, if I don't have a solid one right now, I know that I'd like to continue working in and specialize even more in collaborative piano. I've taken a strong interest in that throughout my degree, both instrumental and vocal collaborative piano. But I'd like to study that even more. Hoping to do a master's in collaborative piano, not this coming fall, but hopefully the next one. I've also been exploring jazz piano at school for the first time this year. A little bit here and there in the past, but for the first time at the university, and really enjoying that. So I'd like to explore that even more as well.
Who are you studying jazz piano with at university?
I'm not taking regular lessons, but I'm in a jazz ensemble that's coached by Winnipeg trumpetist.
Trumpetist.
It's 8:30 in the morning.
That's okay, yeah.
Derek Gardner, and then also taking some lessons with Will Bonas, who's generously been giving me some of his time as well.
Wow. Okay, so you could kind of go either direction depending on your whims or where you might get accepted.
I'm very strongly drawn to collaborative piano, and I think that even if I don't specifically pursue jazz piano, it's going to serve me very well in a lot of things. I really love playing for musical theater, both with soloists and playing for shows and that sort of thing. And of course, jazz piano skills lend themselves really well to that style of music. And even in classical, you have pieces by more modern composers, you have cabaret works by even if you go back to Poulenc and Debussy and these guys, they've got these cool jazzy harmonies and rhythms, and I'm finding already that it's really lending itself well to the classical work that I do.
What do you like so much about collaborative piano playing?
It's the energy on stage. To share that with another musician is just indescribable. It's also the process. I'd always rather be in rehearsals with someone else sharing ideas and playing off of even their musical ideas, even just hearing what they're doing, than practicing alone in a practice room.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's a significant chunk of that as well. But I really enjoy the process. I love working with instrumentalists and singers, and I've found it's broadened my musical horizon so much, and I love the repertoire as well.
So this is your second time that you'll be opening a concert for the Virtuosi Concerts, correct?
Yes, that's right.
Second time. So what has changed since, say, 2017? I think was the last time you were. How have you found that your style or your playing has changed over the last couple of years?
Oh, that's a good question. Oh, wow. Really excellent question. I was studying with, I've continued to study with David Morose, who I was studying with then. So I've been able to glean even more information and experience from him. This year, I started taking lessons with Dr. Laura Lowen at the university as well in collaborative piano. But again, I find that everything that I'm learning in music really lends itself to each other. And I've specialized progressively more and more in instrumental and vocal collab over the course of my degree. So actually the piece that I'm doing is by Liszt, but it's a Liszt transcription of a vocal work by Schumann. So if ever there was a moment that my vocal collaborative piano experience was going to shine through my playing, it would be this. I really, really love this piece. I just played it on my graduating recital at the university back in November. And Liszt wrote a lot of transcriptions of vocal works, and I like some of them.
Yeah.
That includes this one. I find that some of them are very flashy for the sake of being flashy, and so he'll use a melody that was popular at the time or that he liked, and then it's just completely you can't hear it at all over all of the arpeggiations and all of the flourishes, and it stops becoming about enhancing that melody and more about look what I can do. But I find that this particular Liszt transcription, which is of his piece Widmung by Schumann, really strikes that balance. So it's very fun to play. It's very very virtuosic, but at the same time really, I feel, maintains the integrity of the original Schumann piece, which I've played with a lot of singers. So I'm very excited to share that with the audience.
That's going to be Saturday night. You're playing that piece.
Saturday night, yes.
Okay, I'm in conversation with the pianist Indra Egan, who's opening the concert on Saturday at the Virtuosi Concerts for Ensemble Made in Canada. She is the one of the young artists performing that opens up each concert, and that's Saturday night at 7:30 p.m. You can go to virtuosiconcerts.mb.ca for information and tickets. So you've offered to play us another piece. Which one are you going to play now?
I'll be playing the waltz in A flat major by Chopin.
Okay. That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. That is the Virtuosi Concert young artist performer, pianist Indra Egan, who's performing on Saturday night, opening the concert for Ensemble Made in Canada. You can go to virtuosi.mb.ca for information and tickets as well. Well, thank you so much, Indra, for coming in again this morning.
Oh, my pleasure to be here. Thank you.
Best of luck with finishing out your final year at University of Manitoba, and have fun on Saturday night.
Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to it.
From our studios in downtown Winnipeg, you've been listening to 107 Live, Classic 107's Intimate Concert Series, the soundtrack for your life.